You just lied to an officer. You're going to jail.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge, beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore! She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have.
You beat her because she stole from you, because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it?
Exactly. What's up, y'all? It's Jay Cudi, and welcome back to LA Noire. We're going to go ahead and continue where we left off, so let's get to it. The studio secretary murder. So I'm guessing the murder happened in a studio, and there was a secretary that died. Oh, never mind. Same guy. I already know.
Of course we will look into it.
Of course.
Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
Let's go do this.
Another body and Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
What exactly did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass, Phelps? Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
He's the cop who arrested that movie producer. It's about time someone.
Pawnbroker. Come on, man.
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Very.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundskeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sakes.
And he always maintained he was set up.
Yeah, but that case, that was, I don't know. That case was really weird. Very weird. All the evidence pointed towards him, but it seemed like I had it wrong. Very weird. That was a very weird case. I don't count that case as an L or a W. It's like a tie, in my opinion. Mr. Pawnbroker.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
The best detective right here.
Rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip.
Thank you for that. What about this one?
Does this mark mean anything?
22K.
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
22 carat.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build. Dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
Use your doubt skills. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm itching my nose. because my allergies are kicking in. So if I itch my nose a lot, that's why. I have bad allergies. All right, so rail yard's next. Let's go ahead and do that.
Oof.
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Blair County address.
The address is bogus. Whoever's having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. The Dahlia letters are genuine. The man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Mullen.
And how do we prove that, Phil? Skipper ain't gonna like this one.
Well, he has to face reality. He's going to have to face the music, whether he likes it or not.
You boys ready? Follow me.
Oh, okay.
We should keep this development with the rings under our hat until we speak to the captain.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
Sure.
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
Yeah.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
This guy always strikes at midnight, man. They need they need to set him up. That's what they need to do.
Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Vagrancy. Oh, ring was taken.
Another missing
Taken.
ring.
Taken.
Seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
Death. Is that it? I think that's it. Of course, there's always a bar. There's always a bar somewhere. Always a bar. Dear Evelyn, I hope slavery finds you in a better way than that's pain. Wow. Oh, that's parted? I don't even know. Bitten words were exchanged. Too much. You had taken too much liquor.
Someone was trying to get her to come home.
But I'm not writing to harass and excuse. I'm writing to apologize. I was heartbroken seeing what had become of my little girl. And so this is mom, right? It's ripped.
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
Maybe
That's going to be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Hey, can you give me a hand? I got a hard case I need to break.
Hello? There you go.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
Corner 9th and Main. What's this?
This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
These are. We do just that. That all.
What are you thinking, Ray?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
Okay. Is that all you have to say about that?
Blood splatter on the carriage. She must have been struck while standing up.
Yep. Okay, is that it?
Looks like we might actually have a couple of witnesses this time.
Yes, I know. I'm trying.
There's Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
Thank you kindly, sir. I'm going to talk to this pervert, I'm guessing.
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her.
Yep.
Against the law?
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against it.
beating like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand.
That is what you deserve. Every bit of that.
Classic Carmine.
Do you really think that we weren't gonna get mad about that? Is it all?
Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop. Don't hit him. You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
What? I kind of hate to say truth with this guy, bro.
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
All right, that's right.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
Why didn't you
Right here,
report
buddy.
the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
Yeah.
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine...
Thank you. Thank you.
You get this sack of shit into a cell, I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
Sick bastard, man. That is very freaking illegal. I mean, I don't know if back then there was a law about it, but I know now that's very, very illegal. I forgot what it's called. Some body, something to a body. I forgot what it's called.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thank you.
Thanks for your help.
Let's go check it out, then.
Read that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah. Yeah, I read about that.
These people are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? Guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. You can spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
Levine's liquor store, 11:40 a.m.
What can I do for you? LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
Will do.
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. You know, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her. An alcoholic in a liquor store. That was never going to work out, was it?
No.
We'll take a look around.
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
What is this?
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
A bowling ball? Oh, pin, not ball. It's a bowling pin.
Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Seems like it.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
Okay. Nothing. Okay.
She wasn't always such a loner. Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Is that all?
Advice?
Question the owner. He must know something.
Yeah. Let's do it.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit? To pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
I mean, I hate how they gulp. Like, man.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it. But she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
It's truth. Alright. So gulps don't mean everything.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
Ugh. I think he's telling the truth.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. And to be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
Okay.
Do you know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
Is he looking over? Yeah, that's doubt.
We're struggling for leads, Robbins. Did she know McCaffrey?
She idolized him. From what I gather, the feeling was far from mutual. He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society. You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
All right.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No problem. Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
He's very, very hurt. I'll catch him for you, promise. Should we go to the bowling alley or the bar? Let's go to the bar. The bar is always a nice lead. Mince Bar, I think is what it says. 11:54 a.m. So let's do it. Let's get some information.
Drink, fellas.
No.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
He's looking at me,
What's
so I'm
your
guessing
name?
him.
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
There he is.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
I don't think we really got much evidence, so movie lot job, sick, book. Yeah, the book's probably gonna play something in here, so.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
What are those skirmishes, sir? Yep.
You want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
You say you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that is correct.
That is a big ass lie right there.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You looked down your nose at Evelyn, but you knew her, and you have some idea of what happened.
I hope you're holding aces. I'm telling you again.
And their spades.
I barely knew the woman.
Where'd the book at? There it is.
Why would you lend her your book on metaphysics if you only knew her in passing? It was more than that. A Renaissance man like yourself, lending his books to his acolytes.
She hounded me about that goddamn book, and then she lifts it from my apartment and lies to my face that she didn't take it, as if she could even comprehend any of it.
Why so pissed, bro?
I saw her go into a hotel with Tiernan last night. They had booze in a paper bag. He's your man.
Tiernan.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
Alright. Good info, good info. We're getting it. Good info.
Car 11K, car 11K, come in. Car 11K, car 11K.
We're going to the bowling alley.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central. Go to.
Uh-oh.
11 King, en route.
We're gonna go check out the bowling alley. Oh wait, do we have to go back central? I swear it was over here somewhere. No, I want to go to the bowling alley. You thought. I ain't missing no evidence. Sorry. He can wait. He can definitely wait. Rawlings Bowling Alley at 12:05 p.m. I can't bowl in real life. I'm really bad.
Hello, Rusty. 2 on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
We're conducting an investigation.
They're 8s. I'm the murderer.
Do you know the name Evelyn Summers?
Why are you screaming?
Like I should.
Oh, maybe because she's old.
Oh, maybe it could be Jimmy's friend.
Jimmy?
James Tiernan.
Oh, there you go.
He's a pin setter. One day he introduced me to a lady after work. It stuck in my mind because she was much older, too old for him.
Where can we find Jimmy, Florence?
He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
Thanks, ma'am. Let's go get him.
Let's do that. Is that him? Oh, I saw him.
All
Here.
these grits?
Hear him back here.
Tiernan! LAPD!
Uh-oh, he's running. Of course, it's not a case without a runner. Oh, he got away.
There.
Oh, never mind. Ooh, okay.
What are you waiting for? Get after it!
Wait, so this car's had his keys in here?
We weren't carrying the extra weight.
Sick
These are
burn.
flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Keep it steady, I'll try to bust his
Civilians! Oh no!
Hit him, Cole.
I
Spit him out.
did hit him once, and that ended up making me hit civilians.
At least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong
Because they're
person in
guilty.
more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to land it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means.
Speed up, speed up.
Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road.
Ooh.
You got it.
That is the end of that. About fucking time.
Get him, get him. Get out of the car now.
Give it up, LAPD.
They run because they're guilty. That's why, Phelps. Good work. Glad I went back to bowling alley. Glad I did. Oh, well, okay. Let's just take our car back then. Now we can go to the police station. Let's do it. Good. Central Police Station, 12:32 p.m. Interview room 2. I know we're seeing the.
Captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker
Oh.
and Carruthers.
Got you. I know where it's at now.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
I'm going up to the lakes to watch the races on Saturday.
They're in the same room. Yes.
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
Evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick, but she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And to follow up on Evelyn Summers, I want daily reports.
Yes, sir.
I like you.
This is getting
Got our
more
orders. Back to the Summers case.
very, very confusing.
I'll meet you outside.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I'd say
Wait,
all's
what?
fair in love and war.
Oh, the phone. Let's do that. This case is getting confusing.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
All right.
Thank you.
That bum took a swipe at me.
What are you doing? Get in the car, bro.
Let me pose a question.
Depends. What you got to do with?
Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away?
Depends.
On what?
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slam ever found out.
Okay. Very, nice of you. McCaffrey's Apartment, 4:35 p.m. Let's go find this mother sucker. Number 6.
McCaffrey is in apartment 6.
Let's get there and... Over here, over here. It's a good old police knock.
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Terrible shame. Means there's nobody to let us in. You want to do the honors, Phelps?
Gotcha. I have a feeling that her wedding ring's gonna be in here. I don't know, I just have that feeling, you know. Or blood-stained clothes, that too. And bloody tire iron, that can also be a thing as well.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you going to give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Thank you.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that. A citation, at least.
Wait, so... Upstairs? Alright.
That's the cop from the newspaper.
Yes, I'm the cop in the newspaper. Yes. Roof access. Alright, there you go.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Running on a hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll talk.
Watch out. He's gonna send his pigeons after us. He's gonna get in a car, you know. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't even get in that car. Go, go, go.
McCaffrey, stay and fight the good fight.
Why is Phelps so slow? Come here, boy. This man's like, this man was in the military. I can see him, thank you. Come here. Oh no, he's gonna get in a car. He's gonna get in a car. Tackle him, tackle him. Alright, I'm catching up, I'm catching up. I might actually be able to tackle him. Never mind.
Give it up, LAPD.
Oh my god, he's throwing the jets, bro. He's going. Oh, look at him. Bro, I see you. How'd you fall for that?
Can't we talk about this?
Well, you kind of ruined that, buddy. So put your hands up. Let's do this. You're throwing them, bro. You're throwing them. Come here. Oof. Good hits. That's what you get, boy. Got some hits in. Alright, hate him.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's gotta be McCaffrey.
Oh no, not interrogations. Oh no.
Tyranny set him up. I don't think that asshole Jameson.
Oh no, this is going to do the thing again, bro. Bro, I have to choose between one or the other.
McCaffrey didn't do the dahlia.
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together in a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
Alright, let's just see if I can do this interrogation, huh?
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects?
I sure hope
It's
so.
either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them.
Yes, sir. You can count on me.
Don't fail me, young fellas.
Alright, now all the pressure's on, yo.
Straight through the red light. Said she never saw it.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
Why did you?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Okay, okay. Let's look at this. Pawn ring. Dark hair, medium height. Dark hair, medium height, and build. Fragrant. Missing ring. We didn't find the missing ring. Could we have found the ring in that house if I looked more? Hope to God not. Right. Personal effects. Lipstick. Book.
You should let me go now.
No.
I've done nothing wrong.
Turner Robbins testifies victim bought whiskey for a boy. Okay. Enter a hotel with Tiernan on the night of murder. Alright. Stained with blood. Alright. No, I always press that button. Alright, let's see if we can do this, guys.
No, don't go! We both want the truth here.
I know. Hang on, I wasn't going anywhere.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Okay, now we don't know. That's a big ass lie. We know that's a lie.
Keep lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
You took her to a hotel.
McCaffrey gave you up, Tiernan. He says he saw you go into your hotel with Evelyn.
I met Evelyn at the public library. We would read for a while and then go for a drink. Last night, we went back to my hotel room and had some more to drink. I must have passed out. I woke up and she was gone.
What time was this?
Around midnight, maybe later.
And there's no one who can confirm this?
No, there isn't. I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Why are you looking sideways when you're talking to me?
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it?
She wanted something of his.
What are you saying, buddy? What are you thinking? Looks like a truth to me. Looks like a truth.
You don't like McCaffrey, do you, Tiernan?
He's full of the common man routine, but he props up a bar like the rest of us. Evelyn thought he was going to be a great novelist. He had nothing but vitriol for her.
Okay. Oh, shit. Ah. His face did look a little weird, not gonna lie.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night. and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
Okay, now I don't think there's any evidence, but I'm pretty sure this is a doubt moment. So
If you don't give me some reason to think differently about this, Tiernan, I'm gonna have to go to the DA.
I drank half a bottle of scotch. I don't remember a goddamn thing.
what, dude? Oh man. Ugh.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
No, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
I mean, yeah. I have to do this. It's doubt.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book.
It's
McCaffrey
funny.
went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery. He can be very cruel.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore
I
it.
got 2 out of 4. Ain't too bad.
Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, a present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
I mean, it's not looking like him. I mean, I did get a few questions wrong, but it's not looking like him at all. I don't think he killed her.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
Can you look at me when you're talking to me, friend? Alright, so that's, Alright, yep, okay, so I'm gonna doubt that one
You're
right
gonna
there.
need to do better if you don't want to swing for this.
I was having a political meeting in my apartment.
Cheese and crackers for the 5th columnist.
Some of these people will corroborate your story.
I won't give up names of party members.
Good. It's your funeral.
Was that was definitely a lie or a truth, man. That was definitely a lie or a truth.
Back here! I've not said my piece yet.
So I gave him a dusting.
I meant to look at evidence. What could that have been then? I mean, it was either truth or a lie. I'm hoping it was at least a truth. Oh man, that's tough, man. I'm not gonna get anything out of this.
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence?
I mean, that's true. That is very true.
So you're telling me you were set up?
That's my conclusion.
Well, this is shitty. Very shitty. That was a doubt. Oh, it was a lie. 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 I needed to use the accusation. It was a lie. It was a lie. Ugh.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Shit.
Phelps, 1247.
This is tough. Very tough.
How could I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman
Thanks, ma'am.
Now that's not looking good at all. You want to explain that one? Move, see me, sir.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw. It changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
Yeah. That's a lie. You're lying. You're lying. Petty theft, assault. You just lied to an officer. You're going to jail.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
Well, I got the evidence for that one, good sir.
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge, beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore. She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have.
You beat her because she stole from you, because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed
That's
to call
exactly
himself
how
a
you
man?
take it.
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
Got a confession, let's go. It's obviously him. Nah, I ain't gonna charge him. It's definitely him.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn.
He just said it. He just
She was a
confessed.
sad lady, never hurt anyone except herself.
Man.
I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Congratulations, boys.
Thank
You
you,
bagged
sir.
a fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender.
That's kind of a freaking give me, you think?
This McCaffrey creature.
All I had to do is go to the phone.
Neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot in the prison graveyard.
Yeah, I guess the man don't like getting stolen from. Jesus Christ. I mean, who doesn't? But killing's not the answer, that's for sure. 10 out of 14. All right, yeah, that was okay. I got the confession, and we got the man. So McCaffrey can write a tell memoir from his cell on death row. All right, yeah, so we got it. We got it. That was good. I ain't gonna complain. I mean, we got the case. I'll definitely take it for sure. Army flashback.
We have lost most of Shaughnessy and Dunn's squad. The gunny is dead, first platoon is in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
Can we rally with the first and try for the Nambus?
It's sheer to the left. To the right, it goes right through a pass with 2 Nambus and enfilade.
Mate,
we can lose everyone.
Lieutenant! Get back off this fucking bridge! They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions! We only have minutes! I'm in charge here, Sergeant! Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant! What's your unit, Sergeant? We don't have time for this, Lieutenant! What's your unit, Sergeant? I company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river. My orders are to reconnoiter the... I think that point is now moot! You have 10 men left! My orders are to save what's left! Move out!
Oof, see, did Phelps go there by himself? This is when he killed the 40 men? Because he snuck in there and killed them all? The Quarter Moon Murders. This is where we're going to end it. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a like, a comment, and a subscribe. I love each and every one of you. And always remember to love yourself. Cudi out.